When the whole Juta Chupai Rasam happened, my friends asked for 10 lakhs. He's like, ये तो पलट गई एक second में. I was done with my after party at 6:30. I walked out alone. I was like, so here, bye. And I was like, oh god, I forgot there were cameras around. जिसको पसंद आए ये, जिसको नहीं, I'm sorry.
Hi Hansika, many congratulations.
Thank you.
And can I be honest, I've seen you as a little girl on the shows. So heartiest congratulations once again. So love, shadi, drama, you've experienced it all.
Yes.
So first tell me, what was the idea to document your, wedding and also you have been so candid about a whole lot of things that others don't speak about. So basically you've put yourself out there. So what was the entire idea behind that?
Firstly, documenting my whole wedding, it just happened through it. It was not planned. I have actually grown up in front of the camera. It's almost been 2 decades. People have seen me in all forms, and this is something so close to my heart, and I didn't want to hide it. I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm getting married to the love of my life, and I got the opportunity, and I was like, yes, let's do this. And then it, honestly, a lot of people say it's very bold of you to come out like that, talk about everything. I was like, yes, what better than hearing it from the horse's mouth? Enough written about me, enough spoken about me, but never asked me. So I'm like, let's just bring it on and let me talk about my life from my mouth and let me put it in words.
I mean, applause, yeah, you're a brave one because, I still remember when you had announced your wedding and you did put up that picture of the cute proposal in Paris. We, of course, get to see the reason why you needed to do it. On the other hand, I know being a celebrity is not easy for somebody who at a very young age had to grow up too fast. Do you feel that you just grew up before your time because with all this around you?
See, again, people think this. I don't think this. My mom kept me very grounded. I still went as a child artist for shoot only after school hours. I still gave my board exams. I was still made to go for tuitions and complete all my homework. So people see that. They're only seeing that 1 hour on screen and judging. But they don't know that my mom made sure that I should be the child that she wants me to be. I am the grounded girl. I still come back home and mom goes like, chai bana. You know what I mean? People don't know the side of me. Like,
absolutely.
And people think, le to badi ho gayi, ye ho gaya. But my mom will be like, make sure our birthdays are still together. Family, unions are still together. My mom made sure that I have my childhood, my adolescence, and my 20s and probably now 30s. So everything. I mean, my mom actually has done it all by the book. It's just that people have just had to say something, so they said.
No, absolutely. And also very brave of you to speak about the past and also the kind of stories that circulated. Had you been any other girl getting married to a man, everyone has a past. कोई कुछ नहीं कहता. Just because you were Hansika Motwani, I mean, as I saw the first 2 episodes, is you had to put up that picture because that was the only headline. Because आजकल हम आपको पता है हम clickbait के जमाने में रहते हैं. And I can see your angst. I mean, what you put on television. But honestly, tell me, as a celebrity, as a woman, you would have had to deal with it later. But ये पहले सब कुछ हो गया, so maybe there is some respite now. Did that really get to you beyond from what we have seen on camera on the episodes?
Obviously, I mean, my mom told me when I was turning into an actress, she told me, Hansika, there'll be plus and there'll be minus. You're going to be a public person, and there'll be where people will write and you'll have no control about it.
Yes.
And I said, हाँ ठीक है. I took up that and I was like, ठीक है, it's okay. I should be prepared for it, and I am prepared for it. It's okay. I am. Now people are, if they're going to talk good about me, there will be few people who will say bad. Coming back to your question, there were things like, my venues were out, my themes were out, everything was on the internet, and I was like, Are bacha kya? What am I going to enjoy about my wedding? But at the same time, I think I've become so thick-skinned, so it doesn't really matter to me. And luckily I'm surrounded with some great people, my mom, my brother, and now Sohail, who um is always there with me supporting. I actually didn't want anything to come out for the longest time, because I was like, I don't know people kya likhenge, and I wanted some privacy about it. But then I was like, why not I should go about it and just tell people that this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it, and I'm happy about it. I'm not doing anything wrong. Everyone can have a past. I have accepted the past, and ऐसा तो नहीं कि मुझे कोई झूठ बोल के कुछ कर रहा है. 10 साल हो गए भाई उस बात को, so get over it. So I was just like, fine, let's go for it. And I think it's really okay. It really doesn't matter to me now. I'm just
Absolutely. It should not. Everyone has a past and everyone deserves their chance at happiness in whichever way. And I mean, you have not gone about hurting or killing people. So fine. तो मुझे एक बात बताओ, मिले कैसे आप सोहेल को? ये नहीं.
मिले कैसे, the whole narrative the media had written, best friend, this friend, and I was like, अरे बाबा.
हाँ, आप उसकी शादी में भी नाच रहे थे. बनी क्या क्या लिखा है?
Oh, but he's my brother's best friend. He's always been around us. He's always been around Diwali.
आपने सिर्फ देखा नहीं.
हाँ, I think I've said this in the series. I was like, ये था अनदेखा अनजाना सा, ये था इसके बाजू में तो मैं घूमती थी. So it was always around me, and I think we both have dated other individuals when we were around each other. He's been my brother's best friend, and then eventually we became best friends, and that's how it started. There was a time where I used to tell people, जब वो बोलते हैं ना, marry your best friend, it's the most coolest thing and the most amazing thing, you'll be so comfortable. I was like, सब झूठ बोलते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. And then when it happened to me, I was like, I want to take back my words, because marrying your best friend is the most comfortable thing that can happen to you in your life. And yeah, I'm just blessed.
Absolutely, it's just like a movie.
It is actually like a movie.
कुछ होता है types which without that drama भी हो गया आपकी वहाँ with a little here a little boon, but really sweet. I've also heard your husband is quite the romantic. आप जहाँ भी shoot पे जाती है आपको breakfast and food भेजे जाते हैं यार.
Yeah, how did you know? Is it out there in the series?
No, it's not.
Yeah, you done your research. So so for the longest, he never used to write his name also on the cards. It was just like, love your boo. So that was the thing. And if I'm in Paris, London, New York, wherever, he will make sure my flowers and my breakfast is there wherever I am. And now, it's very strange when I get flowers on set or something like that, and his name is written. He's like, ab to naam bol sakta hu apna.
How sweet. But another thing, Hansika, which I've noticed is, and power to you all, the most, वो कहते हैं ना, leading ladies, the commercially viable leading ladies are all married. And वो जो पहले कहते थे ना, career khalas, far from khalas, they are actually Mrs. Bollywood, Mrs. Indian cinema, बोलते Bollywood छोड़ो, Mrs. Cinema, they are actually calling the shots. I mean, honestly, you're all leading the way. Does anything change, or do you think now the mindsets of the producers and makers have also changed? Because pehle kehte the married leading lady is not desirable enough.
I think it's become so different, and it should be. We have stopped saying South cinema. We say cinema. We don't say Bollywood hai ya South hai. Now everything, the barriers are moving, and things are like, you want to make world cinema. You want to make pan India.
Absolutely.
And when people say, "Are shadi ke baad," with me, I don't think I've gone through that, because they know the lineup of mine for this year, at least in the when I'm shooting my Tamil films. But I think I've been very fortunate. Touch wood, genuinely, I've been very fortunate that things have worked out in my space, and generation has changed. And I also think actors like Kareena Kapoor, who have made like such a, that you after marriage, ऐसा तो नहीं कि गेम खत्म हो जाती है. It's just like, she is such an inspiration. She's doing such great films, such great cinema. So I think there's a lot of inspiration there. There's a lot of generation change. So I think it's great. I think जो भी हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है. And that thing is gone now. Ki hide your relationship and don't tell the media. शादी के बाद career खत्म, ये सब हो. It's all done and dusted.
No, and I'm also happy with people like you, and there have been like there's Alia, there's Kiara, and all who have been open, spoken about it. Privacy bhi chahiye. But it's okay, don't hide it. I mean, also, I think fans should regard their idols as normal human beings who go through, like Rakul Preet says, my private life is my own. I am not acting 24/7. So it's like that space should be given, and more power to you. Also, another thing, मैंने सुना है आपको बॉलीवुड में कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं है बिकॉज आपका बहुत डिसिप्लिन लाइफस्टाइल है साउथ में, बिकॉज विच
तो
एवरीवन हैज सेड सुबह
ऐसा
शुरू
नहीं
होता
है. Again, I've never said that I don't want to do anything here in Hindi or anything like that. मैंने कभी नहीं बोला है.
है जी
मैं always ये कहती हूँ कि luckily, touchwood, my hands have always been fuller in the south.
या
Because हमेशा कोई ना कोई projects रहे हैं, सब कुछ हुआ है. I am as a person very disciplined. Whether I work
जी
here or there, as a person, I'm a very disciplined person. So that's actually not true. But जहाँ पे काम हो, जहाँ पे अच्छा काम हो, wherever I get to entertain, whichever language, I'm just happy to do that. Even a Bengali film, for the matter of fact, if I want to do that, and if it's great script, it's great cinema, why not?
absolutely. And how is Sohail now dealing with having, because the thing is now he also comes into the spotlight, having this famous wife,
He
उसके तो सब कुछ सब ठीक ठाक है.
Sohail is not allowed to see my movies. He's not allowed to come on set. I'm like, workspace is workspace. Personal life is different. So I said, I don't come to your office, right? So might as well. So he gives me a lot of space. He's very supporting, very understanding. And he says, babe, do whatever makes you happy.
Awesome. But honestly, Hansika, how difficult is it to maintain your relationship in the spotlight? Which is a question I ask a lot of young actors like you, because वही आपकी शादी से पहले ये वो ड्रामा हो गया ना, constantly things written, there will be things written, there will be things said. I mean, suppose husband ने हाथ ऐसे नहीं रखा कोई प्रीमियर में, if there are fight amongst them, I've seen those random headlines also. How difficult is it, and you for someone so young to actually maintain that balance?
Again, I've grown thick skin. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just like, you talk about the movies that I'm doing, you talk about the work that I'm doing. But I'm like, I sometimes believe that people come on the internet just to say something nasty to get your attention. It's okay. I mean, I really don't indulge in it. There are pros and there are cons. It's okay. I don't let my personal life get affected by it.
And how difficult was it to actually transition from a child artist to a superstar?
To be honest, again, the credit goes to my mom.
Okay.
She's kept me really grounded. She supported me. I always knew I wanted to be an actress, So a lot of people don't know that, I had some time. When I did as a child artist and became an actress, but just as the transition was really in front of the camera. I was lucky enough to get the opportunity, and I was lucky enough to take that. So with me, I think I'm very fortunate, and I just feel blessed. I am very fortunate to start my journey so early.
Awesome. Was there anything that you missed? I mean, missed otherwise if...
No, yeah, I don't think I miss anything. I mean, I have no regrets, and I'm just like, I'm here 31. I am well established. I earn pretty well, and at most of the kids at my age at 31 are still figuring out, still completing something. So I think I should be always blessed and humble that ये मेरे साथ हो गया अच्छा है, and not cry over spilled milk. ये क्यों नहीं हुआ मेरे साथ, वो क्यों नहीं हुआ. I'm very practical that way. So yeah.
Okay, अब कुछ सवाल आए हैं आपके लिए. वेडिंग फेस्टिविटीज में सबसे annoying चीज क्या लगी आपको?
Well, I think the annoying part is when people just like come in and push in and take extra pictures and things like that. You don't get your little privacy there. But then again, I am okay to do that because it's okay. It's always good to make everyone happy.
जैसे वो आंटी मिली थी ना बाबा के कीर्तन पे आपको. वो एक रिलेटिव
I saw that. I was like, oh god, I forgot there were cameras around. And my mom, अब सारी आंटियां मुझसे पूछेंगी कौन थी वो.
उसकी शादी में खाना खाने को मिला आपको?
सच बोलूं नहीं. मुझे लास्ट डे जब हमारी शादी हो गई, that's when the whole family sits and eats, like both the families. That's when we ate, and I was like, खाना बहुत अच्छा है. And they're like, 3 दिन से खाना बहुत अच्छा था Hansika. So I actually am not a foodie at all. But that's when I actually ate a little bit food, and Sohail was like, "खा ले हंसू, उसके बाद after party है, थोड़ी energy चाहिए होगी."
Wow. What can instantly make you a bridezilla? Did you have anything at the wedding? मैंने देखा था वो polo match वाला, when I want polo match. वैसे bridezilla moment कब हुआ था? You were not the typical bridezilla though.
I am not a person who went in a bridezilla mode at all. In fact, I was the most calmest. I was like, पहले मम्मी को तैयार करो, फिर भैया मम्मी ऐसे, फिर उनको तैयार करो, फिर सोहेल को करो, एंड में मैं तैयार होंगी, कोई बात नहीं, it's okay. I'm like very disciplined. Like 8 बजे ये, 9 बजे ये, 10 बजे ये, and उसमें भी buffer time रहेगा. So I have it all planned in my mind, and I make sure that it goes according to my plan. And if it doesn't, then I have the buffer time.
Awesome. Also, one wedding ritual that you don't agree with, one thing that you will just like saying, इसको निकाल सकते हैं, we can do without it.
I actually haven't thought of it like that. I really don't have an answer for it.
Okay. And कटरीना कैफ ने कहा था उसने अपनी बहनों को बहुत डांटा था जूता छुपाई के टाइम. आपका कुछ ऐसे हुआ था? Did your husband enjoy the whole जूता छुपाई रस्म? क्या बहुत bargaining
I
हुई थी?
remember when the whole Juta Chupai Rasam happened, my friends asked for 10 lakhs. And I was also like, yeah, take 10 lakhs, take 10 lakhs. And Sohail's father was like, Beta, now you are on our side. So I was like, guys, 10,000. So that became such a joke. He's like, ye to palat gayi ek second mein. But it was quite funny because one juta was with the ladki wala and one juta was with the ladka wala. So they were like, kare to kare kya.
Awesome. And your favorite ceremony, शादी के 3 minutes, the moment you really like let your hair down, I was
Haldi.
like,
I love Haldi. It was so the reason I like Haldi because it's so pure. There's no makeup, there's no hair, there's nothing. It's just both of you people are coming and just want you to look pretty. And they put the haldi. It's such a pure function. Chota hai, sabse chota function hai, but it's sabse purest function hai.
एक चीज you तो amidst that you want to break about marriages, जैसे सबको लगता है कि like they look pretty, dressed up fine, and then they have a whole lot of fun after the ceremonies are over, which Alia and Katrina both said, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Too tired to do anything.
I was done with my after party at 6:30. I walked out alone. I was like, Sohail, bye. I walked out alone. And then Sohail came in by 7:30. So you're very tired after your after party and you just want to wake up like literally in the afternoon. So yeah.
And you totally enjoyed your wedding. And also a lot of people think, वो होता है ना नए से कि शादी क्यों document कर रहे हो, but you have it for keepsake. What would you want to tell them?
क्योंकि मुझे बनाना है, I've taken the narrative in my hand and I think it's the best way. And I have a lot of fans where they haven't witnessed it, and of course there's something called logistics. तो सबको कैसे invite करूँ? आओ series देखो, जिसको पसंद आए ये, जिसको नहीं, I'm sorry.
उस आंटी की तरह टाटा. But thank you so much, Hansika. All the very best. जाते जाते ये बताओ the most romantic thing Sohail has done for you that even you were surprised.
The proposal. The proposal. I always as a child wanted to get proposed in Paris. I must have told him or कभी बोला होगा जो मुझे भी याद नहीं. And so surprising me is very tough because I can micromanage everything and I know. So I was in Paris and I know that he was coming to Paris and I was there with my girlfriends and we thought we'll just have a vacation or something like that. And he pulled my best friends around, got me the perfect proposal. I was like, wow, this boy has really outdone himself. And it was the most beautiful thing that Sohail could ever do for me, at least till now. I'm sure he'll do more. But this is, yeah. But honestly, to be honest, Sohail is more romantic and he makes a lot of efforts, like sending flowers or, a breakfast or anything wherever I am in the world. Even when I'd gone for my bachelor's, I was getting my breakfast in every city.
Wow. We must have Sohail cloned for all those girls who are looking for Mr. Right. And अगर आपका best friend आस-पास बाजू में है, देख लो.
पता नहीं कब कौन आपका life partner बन जाता है. Because I was just like, huh? And for the longest, I was just like, ठीक है. No, awesome. It's not. Yeah.
Awesome. Many, many congratulations, my dear. And more power to you. All the very best to you and Sohail on your new innings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.